it's Miss Lyons, and today we're going to be talking about interviews. So, why do we interview people? What is it like to be interviewed? What if I don't know the answer? All this good stuff we are going to talk about today. So, to get started, let's ask this question. Why do we interview people? Why do they happen? What kinds of interviews are there? There's job interviews, newspaper interviews, news on the news interviews. There might be scholarship interviews. So what is the point? What is the point of an interview? And why do we need to know this in public speaking? Well, I guarantee many times in your life you're going to be interviewed, and maybe one day you will be the person asking the questions. So our main reason for interviews and why they exist are to better understand a moment in time. So maybe you just scored the winning touchdown for the championship whippy old football game, and the newspaper, the school newspaper, the Pittsburgh newspaper, everybody all around is asking you questions. They want to better understand what that moment was like, how it happened, or maybe there was some sort of incident that happened and somebody wants to know why someone did or didn't do something, as well as how he or she maybe feels about something. So we really want to find the truth. We have interviews, we conduct interviews, we're involved in interviews to better tell the truth. So let's say you are the one asking the questions. There's two different kinds of questions. There are red light questions and green light questions. So let's first talk about green light questions. Green light questions are your go-to questions. They're the ones that you want to ask that are going to give you a very detailed answer. So questions that start with describe, how, explain, things that literally set the person up in their mind. It's going to register that they can't just say yes, no, or give you a one-word answer. So ask green light questions. You'll get good answers. Make eye contact with the person that you're talking to. Making eye contact is so important because that's not only going to tell the person that you're interested, but it's going to show that you have confidence. Be respectful. Do not offend the interviewee. Your interview probably will not last very long if you offend the person, and that person's probably not going to trust you and open up because you want them to feel comfortable in order to get the truth. So be respectful. Next, very important, build off of the interviewee's answers with follow-up questions. Sometimes you will get the best answers and the best detail from building follow-up questions. So listen, don't be so concerned with the question that you're going to ask next, but maybe, you're going to hear something great and you can ask more about it. Speak loudly and sit up straight. Again, that shows posture and confidence and that you are interested and you care. So when you're being interviewed, when you are the one answering questions, now we're switching gears a little bit, make eye contact. Again, this shows that you are confident. If you're looking down the whole time, then this is going to show that the person asking you the questions that you're nervous. Even though you might be nervous, that's okay to be nervous, but show that confidence, and then that's going to speak louder. Speaking loudly, being polite, and sitting up straight, again, all shows confidence, and that's really important. All right, so I know a lot of you guys ask me sometimes, what do I do if I do not know the answer to a question? Well, please don't make that face, even though I'm sure we've all made that face many times in our lives, but it's okay. If you don't know the answer to a question, it is okay. Do not blurt something out. Don't be like, I don't know, I just did it because I felt like it, or I don't know. All you need to do is say, may I have a moment to think about that? That is much better than just blurting something out, okay? Why is it good to do this? Because you then have a minute to kind of formulate your thoughts, compose your thoughts, think about what you're going to say, and then you will have a better answer than just saying, I don't know. So why do first impressions matter? First impressions are the first time that someone may be seeing you, and that normally sticks, okay? So if you look at this gentleman over here, he has his hair trimmed, so ladies, make sure that your hair is neatly pulled back somehow or curled or fixed. But if you're a guy, then you have trimmed haircut. You don't want to have messy, longer hair out of your face. You know what I mean? You really want to make sure that you show the person that you're talking to that you made effort in, taking care of yourself. Because if it's shown that you can take care of yourself, you probably care about what you're going to be talking about, and that shows a lot about you. So you want to dress nicely, something you're comfortable in, that's formal, have a firm handshake, and stand up straight. Ladies, we're going to talk about what is appropriate. So, dress pants, dresses, lower thigh to the knee area. You do not want something that is fingertip length or anything shorter than that because it's just not professional. So pencil skirts are a plus, blazers, blouses, flats, cardigans, tights, everything that's really in right now, you are good to go. So again, you want to look professional. You don't want to look like you're going to a party because you want someone to take you seriously. So with that being said, we're going to move over to the gentlemen. So dress pants are good, khakis, polos, Sperry's are a good shoe choice, just general dress shoes, cardigans, suit jackets, and a dress shirt. Those are all really great options for dressing professionally. So for a presentation, for an interview, that's what you want to do. Shopping. Okay, so you're probably thinking, Miss Lyons, I can't afford all of these things. Well, no, I'm not asking you or telling you that you need to go out to a very expensive store. H&M has very, 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 very affordable clothes, and they are good options for a younger audience. So anyone from their teens, 20s to 30s, this is the place to shop for really trendy business professional clothes that are still comfortable, and you won't feel like too much of someone that's older than your age. So Forever 21, they also have a men's section. Burlington is good. Peebles, TJ Maxx, Macy's, the clearance, I'm not kidding, I put this in capital letters because the clearance is phenomenal. You can find $10 pants at Macy's that are professional and look great. Express is a little bit more expensive, but they do have a clearance, and the Limited, Anthropologie, and DSW. Check the clearance, guys, because all of these places have really, 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 really good clearance that you can find something, if you need to, that would make you feel comfortable. The level of formality depends on the interview or the presentation. So senior projects, these are very formal. These are suits and just suits, pencil skirts. Job interviews, very formal as well. Entertainment interviews, speeches in class, banquets, these are less formal. So let's take a look at some things that are always appropriate, never appropriate, and sometimes appropriate. Bad outfits. Let's take a look at these, ladies. These are never appropriate to wear. I know they may be in right now, but let's take a look at this. This skirt, this blue skirt, is way too short. All of these would need a sweater, okay, because you don't want to have anything with your shoulders showing. It's just not professional. And then this over here on the right looks good from the front, but then as soon as you turn around, you see that lace back going on. And I know that's really in right now, but it is not professional for anything. For a speech, for an interview in class, for a scholarship interview, you want to look professional. So again, this is too short and it's too see-through. Gentlemen, the sneaker thing. Yes, same thing like how these ladies, lots of fashion is in. The sneakers are in, but those are not professional. Same thing with jeans. You don't want to wear jeans. They're just not professional. So moving on. Over here, these are some good outfits. So these are still trendy, and they're not too older looking either. So you have your blazers and pencil skirts, suits. These are really good for your job interviews, your senior projects, anything that's really formal. And gentlemen, here are some good outfits for you. So you have dress pants, sweaters, polos, button-ups, ties. These are some good outfits for any situation for you guys. And that is it. Looking forward to starting these interviews. And from here, now we will start writing our interview questions. So, all right, that's it for now, guys.